Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today we are doing a lower body strength and flexibility yoga practice. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. All right, you guys, let's begin standing up today. So make your way to the top of your mat. You can bring your feet together or hip width apart, up to you. But take a nice big shoulder roll here. Pull your shoulders up to your ears, pull them back, drop them down. Do that again. Nice big slow shoulder roll. One more. Awesome, you guys. Bringing your hands to your sides. Turn your palms to face forward and spread your fingers nice and wide. Take a nice big inhale. Reach up. Stand tall. And an exhale to fold forward. Feel free to bend your knees. Inhale, lift the upper body halfway up. Stick your butt out. Try to get a nice hamstring stretch. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, look up. And exhale your hands through heart center down to your sides. Add a shoulder roll if you want it. Spread those fingers nice and wide. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way back up. Reach up, look up. And exhale your hands through heart center to your sides. One more time, you guys. Shoulder roll if you got it. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale for that half lift. Remember to stick your butt out, get those hamstrings, and exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale, let's come back up to standing. Reach up, look up. Then exhale your hands through heart center and down to your sides. Let's step our left foot all the way back onto the mat. And keep that heel planted. So we're going to bend that front knee, warrior one stance, belly button shining forwards. Take an inhale, start to reach your arms up. Sink into that front knee if you want a little more. Breathe, relax through your shoulders. Awesome, you guys. Let's stay for an inhale. And an exhale, let's bring your hands to the mat. Just spin that back heel up. Take an inhale, look forwards. And exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, pause at the top. Take another breath in. And exhale, bring your hands through heart center to your sides. That right foot, big step all the way to the back of your mat. Drop that heel down, but keep your belly button shining forwards. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Waking up those legs, nice and strong. Maybe those fingertips can spread a little wider. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, or spin that back heel up and then inhale and look forward. Exhale, back foot to the top of your mat. Awesome, you guys. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, look up. And exhale your hands through heart center down to your sides. All right, let's take that left foot back. Not quite as far this time. Pyramid stance, all right? So your back heel is planted, but both of our legs are going to stay straight. Take an inhale, lengthen. And an exhale, tip forwards. You can bring your hands to the floor, or you can keep your hands on your block. Maybe you've got something to rest your hands on, but just here for a moment. So feel that nice hamstring stretch. Awesome, you guys. Breathe. So good. Nicely done. All right, if your hands are on the floor, just bring them back to your hips. Use an inhale, come up with a nice flat back. And exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring your hands down. Awesome, you guys. Take an inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale, hands through heart center down to your sides. That right foot's going to step back, finding that pyramid stance. So again, not super wide. Hands to the hips. Take an inhale, lengthen. And an exhale, tipping forwards. Awesome, you guys. So go as far as you need to feel that nice stretch through the back of that front leg. and just breathe. Lovely. If your hands are on the floor, bring them back to your hips. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, that back foot to the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. A lot of shoulder rolls. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale for that half lift. Remember, try to get that hamstring stretch as you stick your butt out. Maybe even lift your toes up off the mat. Take another inhale while we're here. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up. Exhale your hands through heart center and down to your sides. All right, you guys, we're going to step back into our pyramid stance one more time. So that left foot's going to come back first. Take your hands to your hips. Take an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to tip forwards. So same thing here, you guys. If you're able to bring your hands to the ground, we're actually going to shift our weight into that front foot and see if that back leg wants to lift up for our half moon. So I want you to kind of think about finding some length through this standing leg, so maybe you can still get a nice hamstring stretch. You might want to drop your upper body. You could be more in a standing split than a half moon, but we're balancing on that front foot. That back foot might be lifted. A little half moon action. You can reach up with the left fingertips. Nice, you guys. If you took flight, that left foot's lifted up into the air. Just gently, gracefully bring it back down right to where it was into that pyramid stance. All our hands are going to come to our hips and inhale. Lift yourself back up. Exhale. That back foot forwards. Give yourself just a little shake. We're going to switch sides. So that right foot's coming back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold it forwards. So if you don't want to get fancy, you can definitely just stay here. Get that nice hamstring stretch. But if you can kind of keep that hamstring stretch while also working on your balance, try it. Give it a try. And if you're nice and open today, nice and flexible through that hamstring, maybe you're not getting that stretch. That's cool too. Just play with your half moon, your balance, or try your standing split. Awesome work, you guys. Breathe. And once again, if you took flight very gracefully, let's bring that right foot back down. Hands to your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen. Lift up. Awesome. Exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Roll those shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, and this time we're going to step back into a downward facing dog. Beautiful, you guys. Maybe take your dog for a little walk. Maybe just be still for a moment. Whatever you need. Just breathe deep. Awesome work, you guys. Using an inhale, let's start to look forwards. Exhale, you can walk or step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Reach on up, look on up, and exhale your hands through heart center to your sides. All right, you guys, moving right along. So stand on your right foot. We're going to bring our left foot into our hand. So maybe that's one hand. Maybe that's both hands. Maybe you're feeling a little love through your quad. Maybe not. Working on that balance. If you want to come to dancer pose with me, I'm just going to move my grip to the inside of my foot. So my thumb is kind of resting on the bottom of my foot and my fingers are on the top of my foot. So you can kind of stay here. You might even be opening up through the shoulder. But if you want to tip forward, just start to lift that back knee. Finding some length through that front leg. So a few things you can do here. You can reach that right arm out in front. Or what happens when we try to, again, play with getting that hamstring stretch and maybe bringing our hand towards the floor, all the way to the floor, and all the while lifting that back leg. I don't know. It might happen, it might not. Challenge yourself. Woo. And if you folded forward, it's gracefully, always graceful. Woo, I'm so wobbly. Come back up. Let your foot go. Shake it out, shake it out. Let's try the other side. We're having fun today. Left foot down, right foot into the hand. Maybe you're staying here. Maybe you're going to skip the craziness. Or maybe you want to have some fun. Flip that grip to the inside of that foot, though. If you are coming for dancer, you can stay here. Proud chest. fingertips reaching up, or tip it forward. See how that feels. Whew. See how that goes. Finding maybe some more length through the standing leg to try and find that stretch. Your hamstring might happen. It might not. Nice, you guys. As gracefully as you can. Whew. Come back up and let your foot go. Feet to the floor, both of them. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take an inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's plant our hands and step back, downward facing dog. Nicely done, you guys. Take another breath here. And then we're just going to move our feet out nice and wide. So wide-legged down dog. See if you can kind of turn your heels out a little bit and your toes facing in so that looking back at your feet, you can't really see your heels. Okay, hips are nice and high. And then we're just going to walk our hands all the way back towards the feet. So you might no longer be on the palms. You might be on the fingertips. Or maybe your hands are trying to reach for your hips, but we're still going to fold. And yes, our toes are kind of pointing in a little bit here, so maybe you're feeling some love through that outer calf or those hamstrings everywhere through those legs. I don't know. Let your head be a little heavier. Fold forwards. Nice work, you guys. All right, if you can take some weight into the hands, we're just going to turn our feet. So your heels are coming in now and your toes are coming out. And we're going to lower down into the lowest squat that you can come down into, Yogi Squat. If your elbows are able to be on the inside of your knees, just gently push onto those knees. Open them up a little more. Keep your chest proud. Awesome work, you guys. All right, hands to the floor. Send those hips back up as high as you can, and then just turn your heels so that your toes are now pointing straight forwards. Fold one more time. Nice work, you guys. All right, hands are going to come back to those hips. Use an inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to find a nice wide stance. So those feet, those toes, see if you can point those toes straight forward or maybe even in a little bit. Take an inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, start to tip forwards. If your hands can come all the way down to the ground, let them or rest them on something. And then we're going to take a big, big bend through that right knee and keep the left leg out long. So you can lift those left toes. You can flex that foot, maybe feel some love through that inner leg. Maybe a stretch to that right ankle or some strength building. If you were able to lift the chest a little more and find your balance, try it. Nice, you guys. And we're just going to switch sides. So bring your hands down, lift yourself back up, try to drop that left foot, and then you can bend into that knee, popping those left or those right toes up, lengthening, balancing, breathing. Woo. A little harder, a little more wobbly on this side for me. Still feels good though. Nice work, you guys. And let's bring our hands down and lift the hips back up. Find your center, maybe adjust your stance a little bit so your toes are still pointing straight forward or in slightly, and take a forward fold. Nice, you guys. So if your hands are able to touch the ground, just walk them out a little further away, creating some length through your arms. Nicely done, you guys. And then we're going to start to walk our hands back in, all the way back in. And I want you just to heel toes, graceful as you can, your feet all the way back together. All the way back together. And your knees might be bent. And if they aren't already, bend your knees. We're just gonna do a little balance here on 2 feet. So knees are bent. Maybe you can lift your hands and lift your chest. Maybe your fingertips are helping you slightly. Nice, you guys. Just play with it. Maybe those shoulders can stack over top of the hips. You can always bring your arms out to help you. Nice work, you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. So much fun. Bring your hands to the floor. Just come onto your knees for a second. Sit on your heels. If you want to lean back a little just for a counter stretch for the ankles, you can do that. But then let's just sit cross-legged. Sit in a nice, comfy, seated position. And bring your hands to your knees. Close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Awesome work, you guys. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Soften those shoulders. So good. Feel free to open up your eyes or just keep them closed for a moment. Thank you so much for joining me. That is it for today. Have a great rest of your day, you guys. And until next time, namaste.